Was it a good experience?
Yeah, you
shitting out my blood, shitting out my intestines. Yeah, it was fantastic. I freaked out. I looked down and the whole bowl was red, including my nuggets. Jesus Christ! I freaked the hell out. Oh God! Oh yeah, she put those goddamn lights in here.
You are welcome. Don't forget about the lovely smell.
That's right. You put bleach in the thing too, right?
No, there's smell on the little lights.
Oh, there's smell on the lights?
Well, on the pouch, it was like a little scent.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, on the pouch. Okay. We gotta go live now. Enough talking about my duty. All right, we are live. What is crack-a-lackin'? See, Axl Cones with you again. Tonight we got a very touchy subject, so let's stay chipper. All right. Robert Mateer's going to join us here in a second. But as usual, as I do every week, I went through the archives to see what I found this week. And our first stop is going to be cyberspace. Another nail in the world circling the imbecile drain coffin. I've seen numerous posts on social media sites that state, quote, "Stop saying Karen." Calling a woman Karen is an attempt to get rid of a woman's right to stand up for themselves. Karen is a sexist and racist term equivalent to the N-word for white women. What? If there are any women out there who actually believe this nonsense, you need to take the petrified stick out of your ass and get yourselves laid, okay? Karen is the N-word for white women. Alright, what the hell, I'll play along. I promise not to use the K-word, even though I have friends with the actual name K-word. I'll just start referring to females who are easily offended by every little thing as cunts. Is that better?
The K.
With a K, that's right. Headline Washington, D.C. We have breaking news. Donald Trump was asked yesterday about the possibility that NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick could be signed by a team before the start of the season.
Should a long time ago.
Trump responded with, quote,
sports and kneeling. Do you think Colin Kaepernick should get another shot in the NFL?
If he deserves it, he should. If he has the playing ability. He started off great, and then he didn't end up very great in terms of as a player. He was terrific in his rookie year. I think he was very good in his second year, and then something happened, so his playing wasn't up to snuff. The answer is absolutely I would. As far as kneeling, I would love to see him get another shot, but obviously he has to be able to play well. If he...
Wait, what? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Trump who said about the same Kaepernick when he knelt during the national anthem, quote?
I'd love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired!
My God, bisexual sex addicts don't want it both ways as much as this pumpkin head. Just because your black voters have abandoned you on the side of the road like a rotting deer carcass, don't start puckering up to them now. It's way too late. Headline Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Adam Bloom had to resign his HOA and lost his job at the packing plant after he sought out the only black woman, Yasmin Obleman, and her daughter at the community swimming pool. While passing by numerous white pool goers, he asked only the mother for her ID, and when she refused, called the police on her. Police showed up and then confirmed Yasmin's pool pass was valid.
Handled the situation differently if she were white?
No, I wouldn't have. If I in any way made her feel uncomfortable, unwanted, unwelcome, especially with her child there. I just want to offer my sincerest apology for that.
Can you understand why many people online are labeling you a racist?
When people see a couple seconds of your life and don't see it in total, I think they can jump to conclusions that aren't there.
My question, if Adam was volunteering at the neighborhood pool, doesn't he risk the chance of exposing his Confederate flag and David Duke back piece tattoos? That was me. Okay. Headline, back to Washington, D.C. Let me throw out a shocker. While on the campaign trail in 2016, Donald Trump got loose and let fly one of his many racist rants when he said, quote,
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
Well, come to think of it, when I stayed at Trump's hotel, the chambermaid did a rail off my junk, jacked my wallet, and cornholed me with a strap on. No wonder this genius won the 2016 election. He's got his finger on the pulse of the nation. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Headline, Chicago, Illinois. Was it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Headline, Chicago, Illinois. Jesse Smollett, a black gay cast member from the popular Fox television series Empire, told police that two masked men had physically attacked him while shouting racist and homophobic slurs, along with, quote, "This is MAGA country," the pro-Donald Trump slogan. A month later, Smollett turned himself in as the court of public opinion was under the suspicion that he staged the entire incident. At the time, Chicago police said his accusations was a publicity stunt to increase his salary. Fast forward to early 2020, Smollett has been indicted by a special prosecutor in Illinois on 6 counts of lying to the police. Because of COVID-19, the Smollett case has fallen through the double jeopardy cracks. But with everyone sucking the teat of the Black Lives Matter movement, I'm sure this turd-tapping, attention-seeking, compulsive liar will get to skate with no repercussions in fear that a guilty verdict will end the Sears Tower being burnt to the ground. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm always going to give it to you straight. I'm not going to have my airhead press secretary pump smoke up your ass and pacify you with what you want to hear. I don't kiss the ass of whatever or whoever is trending at the moment. I will give praise when it's due, very rarely anymore, and when someone's a shithead, I will let you know that too. As I've gotten older, I've come to realize I don't pretend to know everything. One thing I am 100% crystal clear on is when somebody starts a sentence off with, "I'm not a racist, but," that's pretty much the international sign that the white sheets are about to be broken out, and you should probably also heil to the burning cross so you won't get jammed in the neck with an ice pick from a member of Hitler's youth. When the race card topic is brought up, everyone gets more squeamish than a vanilla germaphobe at a hippie bukkake party. I just wrote that line today. I was hoping that would go
I
well.
love bukkake references.
You can't get enough bukkake in this show. Something ironic to me about the hypocrisy involving the race card, as a culture, when we see someone set their beverage on a midget's head, everyone laughs. We've reached a point where we are so desensitized that if a woman gets called a stupid hoe slut while being led around naked by a dog collar, nobody blinks twice. Pound me too. If you call Bubbles sitting on Michael Jackson's stoop a porch monkey, people vapor lock and gasp for air like George Floyd kissing pavement. Too soon?
No, it's not.
Tonight, we get to see how I get shot. We get to discuss the race card. Forgive me, but I have to throw my 2 cents in here. My dog is going berserk up there. Did you like that joke, buddy? That was a good one, huh? The topic of racism is touchier than a blind John and a blind hooker meeting for the first time. The race card is being played more often in today's culture than the ace of spades. Whenever somebody says or does something remotely racist, even by accident, they become social pariah for everyone to dissect like a frog in biology class. Oh, how I long for the Archie Bunker George Jefferson days when people didn't take themselves so fucking serious. Remember the good old days when people used to laugh at jokes like, "Why do Mexicans eat beans for dinner?" So they can have a hot tub in their bathroom. How do you stop a Polish tank invasion? You shoot the guys pushing the tanks. What's the most common thing said to a black man in a suit? Will the defendant please rise? Jokes like these today, spoken out loud nowadays, is a reason to throw down. Why? When did society's skin become thinner than Kate Moss's labia? When did the wussification of this culture happen? When did this happen? Consensus would probably yellow highlight the date March 3rd, 1991. That's the day Rodney King got curb stomped by a group of white Los Angeles police officers, in which after the acquittal sparked rioting in the streets. Now, I don't want to reset an event from almost 30 years ago, where both parties were to blame to help kickstart the downfall of this nation. But let's take a moment to review, in case we forgot. Rodney Glenn King III, a brain-dead, single-digit IQ career criminal who was hopped up on PCP and alcohol, involved in a 110-mile-an-hour speed chase down I-210, trying to ditch police because, as he said, and I quote, "I was scared of going back to prison and I just thought this kind of problem would just go away." Conversely, the mentally retarded, micropenile officers who drug an unarmed suspect out of his car to pinata him on the side of the road to prove they are big men with authority. Fast forward to today. Because everybody with a pulse has a cell phone with a camera, it seems every day we hear about another white cop, black civilian casualty. Since George Floyd has become the newest convict of choice to be nominated to the 10 Toes Up Club, Rodney King is now an afterthought, rotting in the ground. And I believe Lawrence Powell and his fellow officers gather every March, reminisce about beating the king, and circle jerk each other off to a photo of Pam Grier in bondage gear on the pentagram on the floor. Being the hardcore cynic that I am, I love when sports and the race card get their out-of-control dog leashes tangled. Every August, you can circle your calendar to it. We have to listen to the Washington Redskin nickname nonsense. The irony about this non-story, 9 out of 10 Indians couldn't give a shit. Instead, it's rich ESPN white people who just want a platform to gripe about a topic that doesn't have a fucking thing to do with them. Now, I'm not Superman, but even I can see through there, see what a kind, caring person I am bullshit. Look, maggots, you're into this story for one reason. It's cheap, low-hanging pub. If you're so concerned about the flight of the Indians in this country, then you gather 15 or 20 of them from your particular city's bridges, overpasses, and shelters, and let them crash at your pad for about 6 months. Yeah, I didn't think so. So do me a favor, Colin Cowherd and the rest of the bleeding heart, Emmy-starved media parasites. When you scratch the billion-dollar check to purchase the Washington Redskins, then you can call them the Up With People fluffy bunny tails for all I care. And for the record, bring me the outraged people who can look me square in the eye and tell me that they're so traumatized that they need countless hours of counseling because of the Redskins' nickname and logo. Trust me, the Indians in this country have much bigger issues on their plate, like, I don't know, morbid obesity, raging alcoholism, poor education, and poverty. That should take precedence over what's painted on the 50-yard line at FedEx Field. And I just have to say props to you, Dan Snyder, for not cowering down to idiotic peer pressure year after year. Continue to stand firm with those middle fingers raised, because I'll go to the TP for you every time. And this is coming from a Dallas Cowboy fan. Who remembers former Los Angeles Clipper owner Donald Tokowitz, a.k.a. Donald Sterling? Jesus, this old kook took racism to an entirely new batshit crazy level. This lunatic got loose for years. That was until 2006 when the Department of Justice brought housing discrimination charges against the Don for allegedly refusing to rent to black people at his Los Angeles residential complexes. His refusal to rent logic went like this, quote, "That's because all the blacks in the building, they smell, they're not clean. It's because of all the Mexicans that just sit around and smoke all day and drink." Can you feel the warmth? My jaw hit the floor when the story broke about one of Sterling's black tenants, who was also blind. Refrigerator, dishwasher, and heater all broke down, and after her apartment was flooded because of a broken pipe, Mr. Compassion responded with, and I quote, "Is she one of those black people who stink? I'm not going to do anything, just evict the bitch." Can I get that quote silkscreened on a t-shirt? Such a delight, isn't he? Let's sit him next to Meemaw at the Thanksgiving table, huh? Here's what's wrong with this culture. Well, besides nutcake pea brains like Donald Sterling, the NBA made Sterling sell his team and in the process jumped his net worth to $2.9 billion. That's right, billion with a B. The only punishment Donald Sterling received for his many years of racial prejudices, he was banned from the NBA. He was fucking 80! I bet there were nights he didn't know a basketball from a Lance Armstrong ball. You want to punish this old kook? You should have ripped his team from him, sold it to the highest bidder, and taken the $1 billion and donated it to inner city kids who want to but can't afford to go to college. And as for Shelley, his wife of 60 years, feel free to give her Donald's newly changed bank account passwords just for putting up with this slimy shitbag for all those years. And as for sweet justice, make Don live in his own rundown apartment building with the stinky blacks. And for a twist, everyone has a key to his front door. While in his roach-infested, mildew-growing studio pad, make him Murphy bunk with that fugly, worthless, gold-digging, visor-sporting hooker, archivist that he was fucking and who sold him out to TMZ for a few bucks. My question has become, are we never going to take a stand against people like this? Ever? In my opinion, guys like this don't deserve to continue to fall forward. We have to start making examples of these germs. And just an observation, and since no one else said it or ever will say it, way to go LA Clippers players who took a stand after all the allegations went public. God forbid you do the right thing and take a stand before. But I guess the only color LA Clippers players cared about at the time was green, huh? If anyone out there thinks this was an isolated incident involving a sports owner, then you're more delusional than Honey Boo Boo's mother in a string bikini. Donald Sterling was just dumb enough not to recognize the running tape recorder sitting in the middle of the coffee table. That's good. With all of these race card issues that are out there, don't even get me started on the double standards that exist on a second-by-second basis. When a white person drops the dreaded N-word, that's a reason to go. But when stupid, untalented rappers do it 20 times in 4 minutes, it's considered art. My question, what exactly is the N-word we're talking about anyway? Is it nitwit? Maybe it's neighbor? Oh, wait, it's nincompoop, isn't it? With that said, what's with black people insisting everyone refer to them as African American? African American? So let me see if I'm crystal on this. You want to be associated with Africa. Africa, the poorest continent on the planet. Africa, where 1 in 3 people are undernourished. Where 600 million people live without electricity. That Africa? You mean the wasteland where 1 million people, mostly children under 5, die every year from malaria? Where 500 million people suffer from waterborne diseases because their drinking water is dirtier than a Greyhound bus station's bathroom floor? Africa, the tropic oasis that's known for the AIDS outbreak? Poor education, poor political leadership, and political violence and corruption? That Africa? Now, I'm nowhere near the smartest person, hell, even in this room, but there's no chance I'd want to be affiliated with that shitbag hellhole. So as I'm always here to help. From now on, we need to put a slug into the offensive racist term African American. From now on, may I suggest, if we must insist on labels, we use the term Negronian American. It's still politically correct, it's still colorfully correct, and inbred Confederate flag waving MAGA necks from the South can say it and still thinks it sounds racist. See? Everyone wins. Quick sticky note to all my new Negronian American friends watching. If you run across some white peckerhead, male or female, dressed or acting black, you have my permission to kick their pasty Elmer's glue, street-talking, rap-listening, saggy pants, hat cocked to the side of their head, confused asses. See? I'm on your side. You're welcome. As I wrap, just a quick rant that I need to get off my chest. Television advertisers and sponsors, feel free to mix in a minority when depicting criminals to move product or get your messages across, okay? Every time I see a commercial for home security or insurance, the criminals are always white.
Oh, no, the car! Told you somebody should have waited in the car.
Do this!
Everybody on the ground! This is a robbery! Don't move! Hey! Get down and stay down!
Choice.
Go. Talk to me.
We want an airplane, Mexican passports, and $100 million.
So you're in a bank and you want money?
You got an hour. Stop what you're doing. Give me all the money.
Aquí le diré! ¡Mentecato! ¡Arigato!
CPI security, identify yourself.
When the alarm is activated, the real-time...
So let's say someone tries to break in the back door.
Stop now! This is Deep Sentinel security. Leave her alone. Stop now!
The sound of home sweet home. Funny, statistics show guys in my profession avoid places with home security. Still, only 1 in 5 houses has it.
And it's changed the way we look at security.
Every public service announcement warning us not to drink and drive as the drivers are staggering, fumbling their keys, or blowing into the little tube, they're always fucking white!
There's no way to hide it. If you drive drunk, we will find you. Cops everywhere are stepping up enforcement and cracking down like never before.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Sir, have you been drinking this evening?
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Make no mistake, you will get caught and you will be arrested. Over the limit, under arrest.
I know I've watched, every time I watch Cops or The First 48, every criminal I see have always been white. I guess advertisers just ignore the stats that 40% of all prison inmates are black, 29% are white, 29% are Hispanic. It's okay. Some black people, Asians, and Mexicans commit crimes. Everyone's aware. Besides, all white people can't be robbing houses, stealing cars, stealing identities online, driving hammered, or ripping kiddie porn from the web. I mean, excluding Jared Fogle. There are some white people at home cooking meth, watching Dancing with the Stars, and practicing UFC in their backyard. Fucking honkies. In conclusion...
Jared Fogel's our neighbor.
Jared Fogle is our neighbor. He's about 2 minutes from here. In conclusion, don't get it twisted when I say that Kanye West, Cat Williams, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj are no-talent, token, ass clown hacks. That's not a racist opinion. That's fact. Besides, you think your ethnic talent pool is run drier than Anthony Bourdain's liquor cabinet after a snowstorm? We have Caitlyn Jenner, Justin Bieber, and Miley Cyrus. So it appears we're all sinking in the Titanic lifeboat floating in the cold, dark ocean together. So I reiterate, let's stop overplaying the race card like a pocket pair of deuces. There are assholes in every race, gender, and religion. And for those of you assholes who are rioting and looting in George Floyd's honor thinking that's making a difference, all you're doing is just setting your race back. Burning down your city and jacking a case full of shoes from the now windowless Nike store won't stop racism. In fact, it exacerbates the situation. And as far as our fearless leader who's camped out in the White House bunker soiling his depends, he's on record for saying, and I quote,
I think I've done more for the black community than any other president. And
Jeez. Oh, God.
I saw that. I was like, are you kidding me?
Gee, I could not believe that quote. I could not believe that quote. Never mind the fact that you've hate-tweeted Barack Obama more than a middle-aged K-word who can't let a past relationship go. Did you catch that reference? Mm-hmm. Good. I guess we should...
Yes.
Okay, good. I guess we should just ignore the feuds that Man Baby has had with Whoopi Goldberg, Don Lemon, Colin Kaepernick, Marshawn Lynch, and the entire NFL. Yes, Donald Trump is a modern-day Jesse Jacksoff. A true Malcolm X. XXL. A Louise Farrakhan. And I guess he's a real Martin Lucifer King. That's my take, but then again, what the hell do I know? All right, let me go ahead and take a quick break. We'll bring Robert Mateer in on this chipper topic and see what he's got to say about this. I will be right back.
You really
Wow, does that look close? Do we need to move that back a little bit?
That's fine.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to see our scary mugs this close.
Yeah. Show your t-shirt.
Huh?
don't smile.
I know. Good Lord. Does it look closer today?
Let's skip COVID today. What do you say?
You want to skip COVID today?
Yeah,
Do I
why
have
not?
any COVID notes? I don't think I do. Oh, I have one COVID note. I have one COVID note. They released yesterday that when you go to a public restroom, when you flush the toilet, it sends COVID shit into the air so the next person could catch it. That's how far they're reaching now. Oh my God. Can you imagine that?
Went and got a massage today. They made me wait
Happy ending?
They made me wait outside.
That's a yes.
On a chair. I had to wear a mask the entire time. She took my temperature.
Anally?
Yeah, so we get halfway through it. I'm like, so we get halfway through. I'm like, so using her hand on me, it probably isn't going to happen, I guess. Uppity bitch. So what?
I went back to work this week.
Yeah, good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I've been working.
93 days off I had. 93 days off. Getting up at 4 a.m. after 93 days off. Try that sometime. That about sucked as much balls as possible.
So the weekly Donald Trump peed all over himself. He said there's a vaccine for AIDS.
Oh, he did? I missed that one. When did he say that?
I don't know, Tuesday or something.
Boy.
Did you see him walking down the ramp?
I saw that.
He said it was slick. It's like it wasn't raining at all.
He is completely...
There's
I'm
video
telling
of
you.
this stuff, sir. You know there's video of this stuff, right? You can't just fucking lie.
Oh, that's my phone. Let it go. Whoever it is can go to voicemail. Yeah, I saw that. Well, he has to make an excuse for everything.
He's just a bad
It's
liar.
it's unbelievable.
He
to me.
lies.
About everything.
Yeah.
What is the purpose about lying about that?
Yeah, people can fact check stuff.
Well, you can see it on camera. There's video. You can't hide. I mean, what's so embarrassing that I walk slow down the ramp. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm old.
Just come clean.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
There's no handrail. I'm old.
Yeah.
You don't have to say it's slick and...
Yeah. It's slick, full of glass, you know. Get out of here. Just come correct.
And I agree
Quit being
that
a bitch.
black lives do matter.
Okay.
Especially for our for-profit prison system.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NFL is pretty wild how the NFL, everyone's doing a 180 now because
That's a great take, by the way. That's a great line.
the entire country now is totally flipping. Now suddenly
I know.
Colin Kaepernick is the greatest guy in the world. Maybe he had something there. Maybe he, maybe
Yeah.
he had something. Don't be surprised if he has a job like in 2 weeks.
Oh, you know who's going to sign him? The Chargers.
Who's their quarterback now?
Nobody. Breeze is gone.
Oh, not Breeze.
No,
Or, I mean, Rivers.
They never got another quarterback? They drafted one?
They got that #1 quarterback.
I'm sure they had a draft.
No, the number one quarterback
How about
went
the
to
Patriots?
Miami.
The Patriots.
They got a
Who do the
good
Patriots
quarterback.
have?
They got a good quarterback.
The Patriots, yeah, they don't have anybody either.
They didn't draft one?
I don't know. I haven't followed shit. I know nothing about sports right now. I haven't followed nothing. Well, they're not playing, so why watch it?
You mentioned the Indians, American Indians, Native Americans. One thing you forgot about is their casinos. They no problem taking us for our money. Or somehow genocide equates to taking me from my paycheck. I'm not sure how you squared that circle, but okay.
Yeah, they're worse off than the blacks.
Who's that?
Indians?
Damn Indians.
Yeah, the whole the race thing now is really getting sensitive.
Oh, every little thing.
It's kind of like the COVID. Now everyone's overstepping. Everyone's afraid.
Yep. They're going to offend somebody.
The story I saw this week, which absolutely just blew me away, is they're discontinuing Aunt Jemima
I'm talking about this in the wrap up.
Yeah, Aunt Jemima, Uncle
Ben's, Mrs. Butterworth.
Miss Butterworth. They're now discontinuing basically these names.
Or their logos.
Yeah. So I mean, I think what?
That's a household name.
How?
Yeah, Aunt Jemima. They've been around for decades.
Really, this? Who? A box of fucking pancake mix triggers you? Are you kidding me? Holy shit!
Yeah.
You know, see, can you imagine the guy's looking at the box? Sweetheart, what are you doing? I mean, from fucking pancake mix? Are you kidding me right now? A box of rice? This is what irritates me about this country is we all jump on the stupidest little shit that is absolutely irrelevant in our lives.
Yeah.
People just jump on it like you would not believe. Really? So you can't function as a citizen because of Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
I mean, really. It's so fucking dumb to me.
I know. Well, do you heard with the cartoons now? They're reshooting these old Warner Brothers cartoons. They're taking the gun away from Elmer Fudd. They're taking the guns away from Yosemite Sam. Their HBO Max has discontinued Gone with the Wind. You know what's next? Are we gonna take all the black people out of Oz? I mean, what's I don't understand it. Stop overreacting.
I think some of it's actually pre-planned out. It's kind of like what the NFL does for us. It distracts us. So
yeah.
It's so irrelevant. I mean, it's just you can't. Your health care is terrible. So how does going to the park and pulling down a monument? I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You end up getting crushed by the statue.
Yeah.
And then you realize
the priorities are all backwards.
And you realize you have shitty health care when that happens, but.
Yeah, the people's priorities.
A statue in the park probably shouldn't be very top on your list of priorities of shit. I mean.
Yeah.
Who cares for the most part? You know, and who looks at a statue in the park and just loses their shit? I mean, really.
Yeah.
You know. So that's what, as Americans, that's our biggest problem is our priorities are just
they're completely
so messed up.
Yeah, they're completely backwards.
I mean, your deductible if you break a bone is like $4,000, and for some reason you're worried about the statue in the park.
You're pissed off. Yeah, you're pissed off at Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah.
I know. I don't understand it either. And I'm telling you, with all this racism and shit going on now, with all this race, people overcorrecting, and it's going to be unbearable what you're going to see here soon. Yeah. Everybody's going to be kissing so much black ass, it's going to be unbearable.
They already are. What are you talking about?
You're going to see...
Like a Kardashian.
You're going to... You're going to see a lot more black TV shows and horrible movies. And
well, it happened on the Oscars
God.
a few years ago when they complained about not enough black winners and nominees. Like the next year, like every single
one of them.
Every single category, a black person won. So it was so obvious what they're doing.
Overcompensating.
Oh, like a Papa John's. Papa John got in trouble for being a racist asshole. So what do? They go out and get Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, I was like, oh,
the biggest black guy you could ever ask for.
So obvious, so translucent,
so transparent.
It's the worst pizza.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it's garbage.
It's shit in a box.
Yeah, it's cardboard.
Even with the garlic dipping sauce, it's shit in a box.
Yeah.
So. But I saw that commercial the very, very first time. I'm like, oh, who is buying this shit? Are you kidding me?
Stupid people are buying this stuff.
All right, Papa John's an asshole, so let's go out and find the biggest black guy we can find.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man! How obvious? Oh, painfully obvious is that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
Just
terrible. Did you see that Trump's niece, Mary Trump, is releasing a book, of a big tell-all book about what a prick he is?
No.
There's two books coming out. Yeah, I know. Let me show you my shocked face.
The Bolton guy.
There's two. I was gonna say John Bolton.
Yeah.
His former was a staffer or something. He's releasing a book too. All of this shit is gonna come out.
But he's a war hawk, so he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's an asshole too.
If we can get both these guys on a fucking plane and crash it, that'd be sweet. But no,
this
John Bolton's is a sack of shit. But
but if he brings out
everything he says is probably true.
Yeah.
It sounds like Donald Trump. So
yeah. But this could go one of two ways. Either it could be the greatest thing, or it's going to get him finally kicked out of the White House, or it's going to win him the election again.
Nah.
So one of two things.
Nothing's going to happen. It's going to be a story for 2 days, and then everyone's going to move on. So.
Yeah. Unless there's something in there that's just completely... Which I'm sure there's got to be some stuff in there.
You see that picture that Angie posted of George
No.
Floyd?
No.
Where he's like, they have him cuffed and he's standing and he has hair. When the guy has his knee on his throat, he's like bald.
No, I didn't see that.
That's weird. I don't know if it's just a bad camera angle or what, but...
What?
I seen it.
You saw it?
I thought that was weird.
Oh,
He
you
had
did see
hair,
that?
And he didn't have no hair.
Eh.
So what's the purpose of that?
I don't know. Maybe they shave you before they kill you?
They rip your hair out as they're...
Sir, we're getting ready to kill you now, so we're going to shave your head. Because we don't want lice as the guy he's kneeling on your throat, so...
yeah, I don't understand what the purpose of that would be.
I don't know. There's conspiracy theories about everything.
Oh, yeah. How about, what was I going to say? Trump was supposed to give his speech today for June... Oh, happy Juneteenth, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Juneteenth is
man.
today.
Whoop-de-doo.
Did you get your card I sent you?
I forgot my hat. It was the
I got off work early.
Rastafarian hat.
You got off work early, that's right.
Rastafarian hat? What?
I got off work
She
early
got off for
today,
Juneteenth, that's right.
Wow.
Happy Juneteenth to
Oh, today's
everyone
the,
watching.
It's like a 2-hour holiday.
Today's Trump's big rally, too.
Tomorrow.
I thought it was the 19th.
It was supposed to be for today. That's why I was on Facebook. I was like, oh, this is going to be fucking fantastic.
They pushed it back for
They
tomorrow?
pushed it back till tomorrow because the Juneteenth was today in Tulsa. So they pushed it back.
Did they just make this up or what?
Wonder why.
No, Juneteenth? No, this has been for 1921. 1921, when all those black people got killed. It was the black stock market. All those black people got killed.
It's the 2-year anniversary, Lump. It's the 2-year anniversary of Juneteenth.
Yeah, all these black people got, and that's when they found out it was an Emancipation Proclamation. Isn't that what this whole
Do you
thing?
want to say that again?
Emancipation Proclamation or something? Emancipation. Yeah, it was 1921 when all those black people got killed. And he's going to hold his rally today in the place where they did it, and he called it a celebration. That's why on Facebook last week I was like, oh, I can't wait for this day. This is going to be fantastic. And they backed out, and they did it for tomorrow instead. You pussy. Get your ass out there. Now, how about him claiming that over 1 million people want tickets for this donkey show?
Well, they say he's going to fill up a...
Can you imagine?
He's going to fill up like a 20,000 person arena.
Yeah, that ain't 1 million people.
And then they're going to fill up a 40,000 convention
50%.
center.
Huh?
50%.
No, they're filling it. They're filling it. And you have to sign a waiver before you walk in the door.
You have to sign it online, I think, before you can get tickets, I guess, for it.
Oh, I thought it was at the door.
But they're going to fill up. They're also going to fill up a 40,000 person convention center like 2 blocks away. He's not even going to be there, so it's like, wow.
I'm not buying the 1 million people
Are those
thing.
the rioters?
Hopefully. But yeah, so he postponed it till tomorrow. I'm still going to watch it. I'm going to sit there with a big bag of popcorn and a fucking boner. And I'm just going to sit there and watch this thing with glee. Because it's going to be a shit show. I was hoping he'd do it today, and that way he could go out there and say something stupid like, yeah, my parents were slaves, or something stupid crap like that. And that would get the ball rolling again for his Bible stunt that he could top himself again. God.
He portrays him as the jerk that he's a...
Yeah, he's the poor me guy.
Poor
mother was actually a maid.
His mother was a maid?
His mother? Donald Trump's mother was a maid?
Yes.
I watched a documentary about him like a year ago. His grandfather basically started the fortune. His grandfather actually went back to Germany to regain his citizenship, and they said no, they kicked him out, and he came back here. So that's how close we were never to having Donald Trump.
Probably. Oh, no.
I think it was a girl back there he wanted to marry or something, and they wouldn't let him come. They wouldn't regain his citizenship in Germany, so he came back here. His grandfather. But yeah, his father has history.
So close.
Of being assholes to like black renters and refusing
black
people to rent places in his places, or rent apartments in his places. So, I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all.
All this will come out, I'm telling you.
It's all come out already.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You know.
But did you see what he said yesterday?
The guy can shit on George Floyd's corpse.
On his headstone?
Yeah.
Did you see what he said yesterday?
What's that?
Our testing is so far advanced, it's so much bigger and better than any other country that we're going to have more cases. We're always going to have more cases. And as I said this morning, that's probably the downside of having good testing, is you find a lot of cases that other countries who don't even test don't have. If you don't test, you don't have any cases. If we stop testing right now, we'd have very few cases, if any.
And there's like a bunch of states are reportedly have increase in cases now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they need federal money.
It's terrible. He can't go a week without doing something stupid. That's why I was so looking forward to today. Oh my God, I was counting down the minutes.
Is it gonna be on TV tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll broadcast. It'll be on somewhere.
I'm sure I'll get all the updates on that. All the hits on what he says.
Nothing will be said on Fox News.
On Fox News? Oh God, no. God, no. Fox News.
He lost
Terrible.
the. You see that? So he stacks the Supreme Court. He still lost the LGBTXL.
ABCD,
Yeah,
JKs.
2730.
Right. Yeah, I did see that.
Decision, which was cool.
That was good.
I agree. I don't think you should be discriminated against because.
Yeah.
Like the P sitting down, or if you have a penis, or whatever the case may be. And then he also got turned down, got shot down for the DACA.
I saw that too.
Yeah. So he got shot down. He put his boys in the Supreme Court, and he's getting his ass handed to him.
He still lost.
Winning.
Yeah, so much
Fucking
winning.
Winning. You stack the Supreme Court, and you still can't get shit done. You fucking boob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Isn't that awesome?
That was funny to see. The guy is he's just so bad at what he does.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Horrible
incompetent. He's
human
just
being.
absolutely incompetent.
Yeah. So, what else you got? That's all I got.
That's all you got? How about Ivanka Trump? She's now in the middle of an email scandal, like Hillary Clinton was.
Oh, yeah?
So what's going on there?
She used the White House email address, or she used a personal email address to do White House business.
Okay, Hillary.
Exactly. So do we get to chant "Lock her up, lock her up"? Do we get to start chanting that now?
Lock her up in my room is what you can do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here's your punishment, Ivanka.
That whole family is just corrupt.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable.
A bunch of thieves. And everyone he hires too are all a bunch of thieves.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a mafia boss. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But the camera's on you. There's actual laws. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah. You can't do this shit behind closed doors anymore.
Take Joe Cookies out back and fucking shoot them in the head. You can't do that, asshole. You're the president of the United States. You know? Jesus Christ. Oh, he's terrible. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe we're living in this world. It just
I know.
blows me away.
I know.
I gotta sit 15 feet away from someone I'm eating dinner with. You know, I gotta sit outside my massage parlor. I like.
What a world it's been.
We have this guy who just lies and lies. There's people are fact checking him on the spot.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you gotta be smarter than that, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. In his head, there's no. I mean, there's
I guess
the hamster's running, but the wheel just isn't turning.
I guess we're used to lying all the time and getting away with it. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if you're pathological, what's the old Seinfeld expression? It's not a lie if you believe it.
Oh sure.
And that's true.
You're
It's not a lie if you believe it.
You're not
It's
breaking
not a lie.
You're not breaking the law until you get caught.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you got people out there that are backing your every play, there's no consequences.
Yeah.
But I'm still telling you, that Bible stunt's going to cost him that election. They're still talking about that. 3 weeks later, that cost him the election. I said he was going to win in a landslide. I'm not sure now.
I'd be closer, but.
You still win.
No, I don't think so.
Might be the same thing.
He's 14 points back in the polls now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's getting his ass kicked. They said that if the election were to happen today, he'd get crushed.
Can we list everyone that he's pissed off?
Oh, you can't. We would literally do not have enough memory on this card.
Joe Biden just needs to keep his mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut. Stay
indoors.
That's right. That's right. Don't sniff anybody's hair. Don't be a creeper.
Just eat your applesauce.
Underage.
Just eat your applesauce.
That's right. Eat your applesauce. Keep Captain One Eye in the
Crush his
pot.
pills up into his applesauce.
I mean, like I say, he's not much better, but I can't
No,
go through 4 more years of this bullshit. I can't. You said the talk shows want him to keep going because he's comedic gold.
Oh yeah, I mean he's comic. We talk about it every week.
Yeah.
And we have laughs over it. Oh, the guy is. Oh yeah.
Do you think Jimmy Fallon and all these guys want him to go away?
They don't have a format anymore. I don't know if you're still watching them, but they don't really talk about them.
Fallon and those guys?
No.
Oh, they're on YouTube. They do monologues every night. Seth Meyers, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
Fallon is doing like kid-friendly shit.
Seth Meyers, I watch him.
He's good, isn't he? I like that. That closer look.
He does
that
it
he
in
does.
his attic, but he still does it.
That close. It's called a closer look.
Yeah, watch it.
He's really good.
I wish I've seen all of them, man. He's really sharp.
He's really good. Yeah,
I
he's
can't
really
speak for Jimmy Kimmel will say something once in a while, but
yeah, Jimmy Fallon. You know,
I can't stand Jimmy Fallon.
Well,
his show is so
he's G-rated.
milquetoast. Oh,
yeah.
He's G-rated.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like watching Sesame Street.
G-rated.
I loved Jay Leno too. I loved Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Like the 2 weeks he was on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, I cannot watch him at all.
Unwatchable.
Oh, Jesus, dude. And he doesn't want to piss off anybody. He just
Yeah, that's
walks
true.
a straight line. I mean, it's just
Right
awful to
on the
watch.
fence.
Well, Anthony Jeselnik, he worked for him for a year, and not one joke that he wrote.
Oh,
He took.
no.
As long as you get paid.
Well, Jeselnik, they're not going to put his material on TV anyway.
As long as you pay me. I don't care if you use my jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're getting paid by the joke, and that probably
Then
sucks.
if you're if you're like a salesman on commission
Yeah,
only,
man.
it could suck.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna. I can't wait to see the clips from tomorrow night. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I am looking forward to this because it is going to be just a shit show. I can't wait. I cannot wait
know he'll
because
say-
he's going to be doing. He'll be up there for
all the standard favorites. Lock Hillary up.
yeah, Obamagate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
We don't hear about that anymore, do we?
He has his set list. He knocks it out every. Drain the swamp. Joe Biden's a kook.
Yeah.
So he has his set list that he does. One after another, he goes down the list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He'll play all his greatest hits.
Sure. He's like a stand-up comic.
But when he goes off script, that's when I'm gonna hit the button. That's when I'm gonna have the recorder on.
I like it. My favorite is when he'll like say something and the hillbillies all go nuts and he kind of like steps away from the podium and he does the WWE, the like walks around, and like looking at the crowd and shaking it like they're all just egging him on. I love the.
Oh god. And how about the assholes in the back all holding signs and they got this look on their face like,
oh yeah.
My god. Oh. How far have we sunk in this culture? So the race card. Did you have anything you want to say about? You just talked about all that.
We just talked about that.
Did we?
Yes, you did.
We did. Okay.
I mean,
I'm over here going.
She wanted me to wrap this up. Well, you got a plane to catch? Oh, actually, you do. Yeah.
How much time do we have left? How much time? How far into our?
We're 21 minutes in.
You're at 40-some odd minutes. Probably?
40.
Yeah, the race car, but some cases rightfully so. I think minorities in this country do get an unfair shake.
Yeah.
But like the COVID thing, I think it's going to get pushed too far. It's going to get taken too far.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going to overstep. And then I mean, if you eat a fucking chocolate candy bar wrong, people are going to be yelling at you. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that can go both ways. So. I don't like the white people that say they're getting, being singled out and things like that.
Well, the thing that's annoying me anymore is people who are sorry that they're white.
Yeah.
Why are you sorry? What? Oh, it just bothers me. There's so many things that just bother me. I don't know why. They just bother me.
I'm Asian from the waist down, actually. That's why I'm pissed.
I'm an Asian boy from the waist down. Yeah, I don't know.
I cracked a black joke with a coworker the other night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to crack jokes. He's like I'm 10% black. And he's like half Mexican, half white or something.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm 10% black. And
How's
said,
that?
and he said from the waist down, and I said, oh, I thought you meant because you're lazy.
and you didn't know your father.
Yeah. And you have two separate fathers. But yeah, so I have no problem cracking jokes on people still.
And you get a
But
hard on every
there's-
time you see a car that you want to jack.
But there's it's gonna get to a point. I missed it. What'd you say? I missed it.
I says also every time that you pass a car that you want to jack, you get a hard on.
That's racist.
That's drawing the line. That we can't have that on their
that
show.
was the line.
That's awful. Oh.
I don't know. I had nothing to do with that one.
What are you talking about?
No, as a country, we're assholes. It wasn't that long ago. Bathrooms were segregated, drinking fountains were segregated, and people were like, "What? Was that 250 years ago?" No, it was a few decades ago. Yeah, I mean, we had TV.
Yeah.
You know, so it wasn't that long ago, folks. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
assholes in this country.
Yeah.
You know, white people are. A lot of white people do think they're privileged and think they're better than everybody else. So.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah, we're assholes. We're inherently assholes as Americans. That's why every other country hates our guts.
We actually have a visitor today from Texas. He's here, Laura's sister. Jimmy, do you see a lot of this?
Brother.
Oh, I'm sorry, Laura's
sister.
I'm tired.
Holy shit.
Laura's Jimmy's sister. Sister's niece's cousin, uncle. Who gives a shit anymore?
From Texas.
I wanna ask you, now that you're from Texas, do you see is there a lot of racism and shit down in Texas still?
Oh, big time. Not as much as I've seen when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's improved.
Yeah, when we were kids, we never saw any black people, and our older
You
people.
have to look up.
All of our
trees.
Jesus Christ.
all of our elders use the N word. Stop.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, I don't feel like we were racist, but we dealt with our parents and grandparents that were.
Right. Well, the older generations, I mean, they had no filters. They weren't as
They had
PC
no
as they are
filter.
now.
Like my father, he said the N word, like, you know.
Like hello, like it was like as freely as that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, and I didn't even know what he was talking about. Like, I didn't get it
Right.
at all.
Our grandpa, I guess because he spent World War II and Korean War and Vietnam, he didn't allow you to say anything bad about black people.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was my maternal
I was gonna say
side.
that's
This was Papa George. He.
that's considering that age group. My God, that's very rare.
But he got into the army when he was 16.
He lied and went into World War II.
But his father shot him in the back.
Oh, man.
I mean, he was an alcoholic, and this is like nobody. And he's like, I'm getting the hell out of here and going to the army. And he was one of the most respectful men I've ever known.
Oh, no
Not
kidding.
towards women, though.
Yeah.
Black's okay, women no, not so much.
He was, but when he talked about women,
Sometimes they have it coming.
if I say that stuff today, I'd be getting in trouble.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He had good parts and bad parts about
Everybody
it.
does.
He had good parts and bad parts. Like, he would put his head in my grandmother's lap and she would pat him, but like if it was away from her, he said a lot of derogatory things.
Huh.
But I don't think he ever hit her. He always provided. He built a house for her. You know, it was a different experience.
Right.
But where they lived and grew up and stuff, there were no black people to have any reference. But I think the military gave my grandfather a respect for them.
Because they work side by they
they
fought
work.
side by side with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a respect for a person.
Yeah, watch Forrest Gump.
Sure.
Do whatever you do.
He said he watched Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I do remember in 7th grade, the teacher said, you can't call them colored.
Yeah, that was
What? Yeah.
wow.
Because I always said the colored, and I didn't know that wasn't kosher.
You can't call a spirit junkers color.
Once again, I had nothing to do with that one.
They're all jokes. They're all jokes. I actually want to bang a black chick if I ever can. That'd be
I
great.
have.
What?
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Me too.
She was a wild one.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. Yeah.
What? What the? Oh yeah.
Yeah, my
Okay,
wife.
everyone in the room but me. Okay. Whatever.
Joy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is shit.
Hey, Bobby, I was fine. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so I can see the #1 thing on Bobby's bucket list.
Yeah. Let's find a nice black chick for him to poke.
Something just moved to the top of the list. Above Jennifer Lawrence and Gail Gadot.
Just because he can't be the outsider in this group.
Yeah. Who the hell is Gail Gadot?
Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Gadot? Who cares?
I don't watch movies. I don't watch those.
I think she's Israeli.
Really?
Really
Oh, she doesn't even look real. She's so hot.
Okay, so you jump from black to Israeli?
Whatever. Hot chick's a hot chick, man.
I'm pretty tan. I could probably fill in.
Get out your one woman outfit.
Whip me, whip
Dear
me.
God.
Just jokes. They're just jokes, folks. Where's Bob at? Oh, he's swinging behind him. Where's? No, it wasn't that long ago. The family would go down to like the square and watch them hang people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're assholes, folks. That's pretty much the moral of the story. Yeah. Quick, get off your high horse. We're all a bunch of we're 2 generations removed from a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now they're bringing up their everybody who's ever done blackface.
Yeah.
Howard Stern did blackface, so people are just all outraged, and Dick Van Dyke in the old there people are just outraged. And I'm like, that was 30 years ago, for Christ's sake. Turn the page.
Last night. Does
Huh?
that count? I gave you a mud mask last night.
Yeah, I did put a mud mask.
Oh, I should take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a picture.
Yeah, use that.
Did you get a? Oh, you did get a picture of that, didn't you?
She sent it to me.
Oh, that's right. You did get a picture of that.
You clip it in.
You want me to clip it in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put in the mud mask picture right here. Now you have to send it to me so I can put it in here.
Whenever my mortgage is due, I usually wear a JID mask. JID mask.
Bob the Bukkake boy.
Bukkake Jesus. Please welcome to the stage. That's going to be the name of my band, Bukkake Jesus. We done yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, done. All right. Anything else we want to say before I give my closing take? Anybody want to jump in? Racism on the race card?
Always will be.
It's alive and well, and always will be.
Always will be.
Never
yeah.
gonna end.
It's
yeah.
It's natural.
It's never gonna. It's never gonna.
It's our nation's karma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get that.
Oh yeah, you stupid, incompetent assholes giving birth to and they raise their kids to be stupid, incompetent assholes, and who then have children who become stupid, incompetent assholes. So it's never gonna end.
Yeah.
It might thin out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy mentioned, it isn't as bad now as it used to be, but
Yeah.
it's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, they all work for the police, which is odd. But,
And they're all politicians.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll wrap this up. Robert Mateer once again. Let me swing you around this way. Oh. All right. My Salma Hayek autograph picture in the back there. All right, let me give my closing argument here, and then we'll get out of Dodge. I don't even know what we're going to talk about next week. I haven't even thought about it yet. But
I'm a free man next week.
all right. Oh, that's right. You're.
I'll tell you the story. I told you that I had a girl hurt herself on my front lawn like 2 days ago.
She had a girl. What?
I had a girl hurt herself.
Oh,
on my
the
front
kid?
lawn. Yeah, she was like skateboarding or something.
Oh,
Like, I'm
God.
gonna get fucking sued. I'm gonna get papers served to me in 2 days, and the whole closing on the house is gonna go down.
It's
the
going to go right
crack.
down that shitter. All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know tonight's topic was a little rough. So me being one of Caucasian persuasion, why has nobody ever said anything about this?
Where's the prize?
Yeah, why is nobody... How racist is this?
Cracker Jack, that means white.
That's right. White Jack. Cracker Jack.
Well, it's not Peckaway Jack, so that's probably okay.
That's why nobody cares.
Yeah, they're going to discontinue that. They already have, actually. They already took it off the shelves.
This?
Yep.
I did not know that.
They took the toy out of it too.
I was going to say, I may have to hang on to this then, if it's going to be a...
Is it open?
It's not open yet.
And there's one peanut in there.
There's one peanut? So, I did not know that they were... Yeah, and the
one
fourths.
One in the bottom and one at the top.
I'd make a wager and say that if you saw a product called Nig Nog Eggnog on the grocery store shelves, there would be chaos in the streets that make what happened in Minneapolis look like a Halloween egging on the porch with a burnt-out light bulb. Oh, but wait. Earlier this week, Aunt Jemima will be changing their logo because behind the smiling face featured prominently on these products is a history of slavery and African American oppression. Uncle Ben's Rice and Mrs. Butterworth's are changing logos because it was criticized for perpetuating harmful racial stereotypes. Land O'Lakes Butter removed the Native Woman logo, but if you look closely, they still kept the land. Gee, where have I heard that one before? Fucking whitey. The PC police aren't done yet. UNLV removed their Hey Reb statue and is looking to change their mascot after widespread social justice protests. Where does this madness end? I ask again, can't we all just get along, sit in a big hippie circle in a teepee and laugh about ourselves? Everyone can have a little shade thrown in their direction without mixing in the race card. As far as I'm concerned, there should be no more of this African American, Native American, Asian American, Hispanic American, K-word American nonsense. If you're in the United States, you're fucking American, period. The prosecution rests. I want to thank Robert Mateer once again. So will you be here next week?
Yeah.
Can we do Friday?
Friday, yeah, we could do Friday.
Jimmy's still there.
What?
Oh, okay.
Nice.
He'll leave on Saturday.
All right, perfect. I don't know what topic will be.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to have actually a home to go to, and I'm going to have dogs, so...
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to go home afterwards, but...
Okay. You're not going to sleep in our B&B room anymore?
Well, Jimmy's still going to be here.
Well, you guys can spoon.
You want to cuddle there, Jimmy?
Well, there's a hump in the bed.
Yeah. you noticed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, it fit perfect. I thought, I don't know if I'm going to like this.
This is great for my back.
Oh, it's great for the back, yeah. All right. So I want to thank Robert Mateer. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Next week, I don't know what the topic's going to be, so it'll be a surprise. We are out of here. Late.